Namaste, good morning. Namaste, Gopal Bhaiya. Namaste, all the voice chorus. Welcome to the morning session.
Namaste, Bhaiya.
Ji Bhaiya, Namaste. You are audible.
Ji. So, namaste, everyone. Welcome to all in this morning session. So, we are practicing self-observation with awareness. So, we are trying to be aware of ourselves. Why we are practicing this step? Because we all want to be happy. And happiness is a state of being in harmony. So, we are trying to be aware of our state of being. So activities of this self are continuous. So continuous activities are going on in me, and we need to be aware of those activities. So observation means we are observing ourselves without any reaction, without any evaluation, without interrupting our imagination. So we are practicing awareness and observation. So we need to be aware where our attention is at this moment, next moment, then every moment. And once my attention is on myself, then we are observing it. So we are trying to observe whatever is going on in our imagination. So even we are shifting in our imagination, we need to be aware of our shifting without any reaction. And with observation, we will be able to see feeling behind the object of attention. So once we are able to see feeling, then in step 2, we are evaluating this feeling, whether it is naturally acceptable to me or not, whether is it in accordance with human nature or not. Would we like the continuity of this feeling or not? So this is what we are doing in step 2. So we are evaluating our feeling without any reaction, without any interruption. So whatever feeling we have at any moment, we are just evaluating it, whether it is naturally acceptable to me or not. So this is what we are doing in step 1 and 2. So let's take few sharings on the assignment.
Good morning, Bhaiya. Am I audible?
Ji Didi.
Yeah, I can check my imagination now and how my imagination shifts from one object to the other. So whenever I now try to check whether I check the feelings of from all those objects, then I could analyze that my whole uh, thing depends on the work, what I have to do, or sorry, or whatever events that have occurred during the day, what I have to do my work, what are left behind, either in the professional or in the personal in my home. So sometimes I feel stuck. So I now, whenever I feel stuck, then I feel that this is not naturally accepted. Now, then, then question arises in my mind that what is naturally acceptable? Should I avoid this work? Then if I avoid those work also, then also it would not be good. So, Bhaiya, I want to have some advice from you.
जी दीदी. So whenever we are aware of our feeling, so we are evaluating it. Evaluating means we are becoming aware whether I am comfortable with this feeling or not. If I am not comfortable, so I am asking myself, do I want to continue this feeling or not? Is it accordance with my innate nature or not? So we are just evaluating it. We are not doing anything to this feeling. We are just evaluating it. So if I am not comfortable, so I am evaluating it, only evaluating it. So if I am not comfortable, I am not trying to run away from this feeling. I am just observing and observing my comfortability and uncomfortability and just asking, do I want to continue this? Is it naturally acceptable to me? Only this, on this basis, we are evaluating. And after asking these questions, be observant again, what is happening. For example, suppose you are thinking to cook food for your child. So you are thinking what to cook today, what my child like. So for 1.5 hour, 1 hour, you are thinking of cooking food. You are in kitchen. Now you are aware of your thought and you just try to see the feeling. Now feeling is of relationship. So whenever there is a feeling of relationship, we think to nurture others. So once I am aware that I have a feeling of relationship, so I am asking, is it naturally acceptable to me? Is this feeling naturally acceptable to me? Is it in accordance with my innate nature? Would I like the continuity of this feeling? That's it. Then we are not forcefully trying to continue it. We are just evaluating it. So once we ask these questions, again, we are observing it, what is happening now. Similarly, at next moment, your attention is shifted to another event. Now you are thinking for someone thinking of bad experiences with someone. Now you just be aware what is the feeling. So be aware of your imagination, and gradually you will be able to see feeling. So most probably feeling would be feeling of opposition. Now the moment we have this feeling of opposition, we are just evaluating it. Is it naturally acceptable to me? Is it according to my innate nature? Would I like the continuity of this feeling? If our answer comes no, so we are not trying to discontinue it. We are just evaluating it and again observing it. Now what happens? So what will happen? The intensity of opposition will go down. Once we evaluate it, intensity of opposition will go down. But if we try to run away from it, intensity of opposition will go up. So we need not to run away from it. We need not to stop it because this is a feeling of opposition. Just simply ask the question and continue observing it. So by simply asking the question, the intensity of opposition, feeling of opposition will go down because it is not naturally acceptable to us. And if we are reacting into it, so it is not naturally acceptable to me. Why I have this feeling? Let's think other things. Why I am focusing on that person? If it starts, then intensity of opposition will increase and we will be more uncomfortable. Now you check you are doing this or you are doing something else.
Okay, Bhaiya.
जी जी
Thank you, Bhaiya.
हेलो
Yes, Bhaiya.
जी दीदी
Okay, so Bhaiya got it.
दीदी योर वॉइस इज नॉट क्लियर
Bhaiya, now it is clear.
हाँ यस दीदी यस
Okay. Yes, Bhaiya got my answer. Thank you.
ओके दीदी ओके नमस्ते दीदी so generally what happens rather than evaluating we start analyzing this opposition. Analyzing means who started it, why should I think for that person, why this person is in my life. We jump into it, we start analyzing it rather than aware, awareness of feeling and evaluating this feeling. So we need to take care whether I am evaluating the feeling or analyzing the situation. So in evaluating the feeling, we are simply asking these questions. So first be aware of your thought. Then let the thought settle down and just see what is feeling. So if there is a feeling of opposition, then just ask, do I want to continue this feeling of opposition? Is it accordance to my natural acceptance? Is it naturally acceptable to me? Just ask and see what happens. But generally, after asking this question, we start analyzing. And analyzing means we move from feeling to thought. And then at the level of thought, we create many questions. We criticize or create many questions. So rather than evaluating feeling, we shift from feeling to thoughts. And if I am in a position, then multiple thoughts will arise if I am interrupting into it. So if I am have feeling of relationship, then also we need to evaluate it. So whenever I am feeling comfortable, we are feeling comfortable, just evaluate it. Whenever we are feeling uncomfortable, again evaluate it. But generally we shift our attention. We divert ourselves. We start thinking other things to avoid that feeling of opposition. So if it is happening, then qualitative shift will not happen in us. So that we all need to take care while we are into this process.
Hello, Bhaiya.
जी दीदी.
Sometimes it's happened because of the previous experience by the other people. They again, while talking, they start with that previous experience with us. And that time, by recalling that, I feel emotional breakdown. Means automatically, means that person stuck there, that is looking at that, there will be emotional breakdown. So this is experience of mine myself. Just with my husband, we have some previous experience, and I know that that time it may be my mistake. So when he's that past one, when he's repeating, still it's become emotional breakdown for me. I start crying and all. So how to come out of this emotional breakdown?
जी दीदी. So breakdown means I am not able to sustain feeling of relationship for that person in continuity. So maybe there is repeated behavior of the other person, but I can be aware of my feelings. I can evaluate my feelings. This option somehow we are not executing.
Okay.
So ultimately, जी दीदी, you want to say something?
Means, I want to understand how to. Means I don't want to also, but automatically get in that emotions.
So automatically means I get stuck in that situation again and again in our imagination. Each time, rather than evaluating my feeling, we give reaction to the situation.
Okay.
So we are giving reaction, we are not moving from thought to feeling. We are not evaluating it. We are only giving reaction. And after reaction, you find nothing, only uncomfortability, unhappiness.
Yes.
है ना? So you analyze the situation from many angles, and after analyzing everything, at the end, you feel unhappy.
Hmm.
And you decide, let leave this situation, but again you remind it, again you get stuck it, and whenever you are stuck into it, you again start analyzing it. And if you are doing this,
Hmm.
then you will be tired after some time,
Yes. Yes.
and you will start ignoring that situation in your imagination.
Yes. Hmm.
And if you do this, if you opt this path, then
Hmm.
that ignorance that you are ignoring,
Hmm.
it will intensify gradually,
Hmm.
and it will reflect in your other relations. You will not be talking to other people with open heart.
Hmm.
So it will reflect into another relation also. So what is the solution? Solution
Hmm.
is, we need to evaluate our feeling. है ना? So feeling means, we need to ask whether this feeling of relationship is naturally acceptable to me or not. Not for that person.
Hmm.
Generally, what happens, whenever we remind, whenever we are stuck in our imagination for a particular person, then we ask whether feeling of relationship is naturally acceptable to me or not. So whenever you are asking this question,
Hmm.
don't focus on that person, just focus on your state,
Okay.
whether this feeling is naturally acceptable to me or not. So at this moment, we have a feeling of opposition. Do I
Hmm.
want to continue this feeling of opposition for anyone, for that person, for others member? Do I want to continue this?
Hmm.
And so if you focus on feeling and you ask this question, then the intensity of uncomfortability will go down, because you are questioning this feeling.
Hmm.
So rather than questioning the state, rather than questioning the person, you question your state of being. Do I want continuity of this? Is this feeling of opposition naturally acceptable to me?
Okay.
So you focus on feeling, and after asking, again observe it, what is happening. If you get trapped into thoughts, then again observe it, don't indulge into it, let the thought settle down, and try to see feeling again. And then again ask yourself, do I want continue this feeling that I have at this moment? So
Yeah.
be aware of your feeling again. So it will help you, Didi.
Okay. I will definitely try, Bhaiya,
जी जी
because
you try this best.
this happened to me in my workplace also sometimes.
It may happen at any place because it is in our imagination,
Hmm.
है ना? And thing that exists in my imagination can emerge anytime. So it doesn't matter where you are. Matter is something has happened and it is in my imagination, and I have not resolved it.
Okay. This that time I have not resolved it, and that's why it is in my mind, still going.
Yes. So if you see the design of consciousness, you know,
Hmm. Hmm.
the design of consciousness is only those feelings which are naturally acceptable to us can continue in our imagination. If there is something other feeling like feeling of opposition,
Hmm.
it cannot continue in our imagination. If I am trying to continue in my imagination, I will feel uncomfortable. So in past, we have not resolved this feeling. That's why it is lying in my in the self, and I will feel comfortable till it is in the self, because this feeling is not aligned with our natural acceptance. So it will keep conflicting with our natural acceptance. Yeah. Now it can emerge at any time. So we need to resolve it at the root level. Root level means at the level of feeling. So some behavior has happened. Through these behaviors, you know, some feeling
Hmm.
has emerged in me. Due to
Hmm.
this feeling, lot of thoughts are going on. Now what we need to do, we need to shift from thought to feeling, and we need to evaluate feeling. So rather than analyzing the situation, rather than finding whose mistake was, you just
Hmm.
ask yourself, at this moment, whatever feeling I have, do I want continuity of this feeling? You just ask this question. Is it naturally acceptable to me? Am I comfortable with this feeling? Just ask and observe what happens.
I will try.
जी दीदी जी
Thank
ओके दीदी नमस्ते
you. Namaste.
जी so let's take one more sharing.
नमस्ते सभी को।
नमस्ते भैया.
एक छोटे से एग्जाम्पल से मैं आपके माध्यम से समझना आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम वन ऑफ द एग्जाम्पल थ्रू वन ऑफ द एग्जाम्पल
जी
व्हाट इज एनालाइजिंग, व्हाट इज इवेल्युएटिंग, व्हाट इज फीलिंग एंड व्हाट इज नेचुरल एक्सेप्टेंस. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, two students quarrel and they approach me, and at later just I heard them everything, I then resolved them, and later on in our imagination that complete process again comes into the mind. So during that process, what is the meaning of analysis? What is the meaning of evaluating? What is the observation? What is the feeling? And up to the natural acceptance, how to resolve it? So through this small question, I want to understand these 5 things.
जी भैया. So let's go step by step.
Yes.
Suppose one student comes and touch your feet to show respect. And after this expression, you are thinking, "Nah, this student is very good.
Yeah.
He respect me a lot." And now after few conversation, he said, "Sir, please see my marks. I was unable to attend the class. Please see my attendance. Please see my marks, sir." Now you start thinking again. Due to marks, due to attendance, this student has touched my feet.
Mhm.
So it is not respect. It has
Yes.
come because of his own interest. Nowadays, students don't have any values. They only interact when they are stuck in this academic process. Otherwise, no one asks teacher. No one is taking care of teacher.
Mm.
Now these thoughts are going on in you. Now if you compare your thoughts when he touched the feet before conversation, now after conversation, now direction of thoughts are different. Earlier we were thinking that he respect me a lot, he is a good student, at least he is touching my feet. Now after understanding his concern, now we are thinking that this student has come only because of his own interest. In both cases, feeling will be same or different.
Different.
Yes. So if we are aware, we can see this difference in feeling. So in second case, we can see now we have a feeling of opposition for a student.
Yes.
Not for that student. We have started generalization this feeling for most of the students. So starting from that student, we may reach up to many students in our imagination only.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We may remind many students who did the same in past. So after few moment, we can experience that now we have a feeling of opposition. If I am aware, if we are aware, then we can see it. Otherwise, we can see thoughts only. So in the first case, we start analyzing the student in different manner because we had a feeling of relationship. In another case, when I am aware of his concern, now I am analyzing my thought in different manner because we have a feeling of opposition. So we can notice this difference in our daily life also. For some people, when they meet you, you may feel very comfortable. You want to spend some time with them. You want to listen them. But for some people, you don't want to listen them. You want to avoid them.
जी.
You might think why he has come. Let's give it whatever he wants and let him go. So it is visible because it is at the level of thought. But with little awareness, we can also see feeling. So if I am ignoring, if I am desiring to let him go, so definitely there is a feeling of opposition. Is it clear here?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. So today you may observe these things with awareness. When you have a feeling of opposition, when you have a feeling of relation, a simple checkpoint is if we have a feeling of relationship, we will think to nurture others. We will try to communicate with others. We will feel comfortable with others. If we have a feeling of opposition, we will try to avoid the other person. We will try to make a distance from the other person. We will try to ignore other person. So this is the simple checkpoint, but we can observe the whole day. Whenever I have a feeling of relationship, whenever we have a feeling of opposition, we can check it. Now the second point, whenever we are aware that yes, I am aware that feeling of opposition is going on. Suppose, take the example of the same student. Now I have understood his concern. Now I'm aware of my thought. Now I'm aware of my feeling, that now I have feeling of opposition. Now just ask yourself, is this feeling naturally acceptable to me? Not for this student. Is this feeling naturally acceptable to me for myself? So the moment you evaluate this feeling, the intensity of opposition will go down.
Go down.
So this we need to check today, whether I am able to see this or not. So I am analyzing means I am at the level of thought. I am checking whether I am comfortable or uncomfortable. It means now I am at the level of feeling. Once I am evaluating it, once I am asking it whether this is naturally acceptable to me or not. So I am evaluating it. If I am asking myself, why has this person come? Why he has approached me? It means now I am analyzing. So these are the very fine differences. So we need to be aware the whole day. Just check when you feel comfortable, when you feel uncomfortable. When you feel comfortable, what kind of thoughts emerge in our imagination? When we feel comfortable, what kind of thoughts emerge in our imagination? Once we are aware that this feeling of position, just ask this question. So whenever we are observing our feeling on the basis of natural acceptance, we are evaluating it. If natural acceptance is not at the base, we are doing something else with our thought, with our feeling. We are analyzing it. So analyzing is not bad thing. So we are not saying that don't analyze. What we are saying, let ensure feeling of relationship first. With this feeling, now you analyze. So if we analyze the situation with the feeling of relationship, then we will feel comfortable with those analysis. If we are analyzing the situation, the person with the feeling of opposition, then it will create problem for us, problem for our imagination. So this we need to practice, Bhaiya, with awareness. Is it okay, Bhaiya?
Yes, yes, I will try, because to understand all these things, we need to continuously observe every moment. Because as an administrator, everybody is coming with some or other problems only.
Ji.
Nobody is coming to greet us. So 100% in that way we have to analyze.
Yes. So,
Okay.
so as an administrator, we need to be aware of outer situation,
Yes.
and we need to be aware of our inner state.
Inner students.
Then we can handle the outside situation comfortably.
There is one more question in this. Just now I am thinking, as a natural acceptance. See, everybody is. Can I have this, or I will ask you later?
Sorry, Bhaiya, can I have?
Can I ask you, or I will ask you later?
You ask this question, Bhaiya, but I will reply after 10 minutes, after the
Okay.
observation.
Yes, yes.
You ask the question.
Yes, yes. As a everybody, suppose ours is the trust, and everybody is coming, the staff, for increasing salary. So as a natural acceptance, it is 100% correct. They should get the salary increments. But there is no limit, right? From peon to professor.
Mhm.
Even you increase 4,000, 10,000, 20,000, they never satisfy. So what is the natural acceptance of them so that they will satisfy? What is the natural acceptance of me so that I should also satisfy myself? This is my question.
जी. Okay, भैया. So I will reply to it just after 10 minutes. So let's practice 10-minute observation. Then I will reply it. Okay. So we will observe ourselves for next 10 minutes. We will observe without any evaluation, reaction, and we will try to see feeling while observing. Once we are aware of our feeling, then we will evaluate our feeling. So we will do it naturally. We will not do it forcefully. So let the things happen naturally. So let's practice for 10 minutes and then we will come back after 10 minutes. So 6:25 we will meet. नमस्ते सभी को. Let's come back. So we can take one sharing on this 10-minute observations. Namaste भैया.
Yeah, namaste bhaiya. Hope I'm audible.
जी.
Yeah. I was trying to look in yesterday's event, which was happening in the. I was there able to see that part why I was get disturbed. I was trying to evaluate a seminar topic of some 6 students. So to start with the first student only, I was there in some opposition that they have not gone to the guide, asked the relevant things, how to do it and all. So the disturbance was there within. But as today's discussion, Bhaiya, this evaluation and analysis was not clear till now, even though I was connecting myself from 5th batch. I was trying to analyze most of the time the situation outside, but evaluating this part, even though it is being told by Didi or yourself so many times that evaluation has to be done, might be I was not able to see this clearly in today's morning discussion when this was there by from your end. So I was able to hold this now, that evaluation of my feeling is important than the outside situation. Outside situation is there and I can analyze in the way that I want, but the feeling was the core. I was able to see that disturbance is happening and that disturbance is persisting also. I was trying to settle it out, but it was not there happening by. So I was trying to look at the negative aspects of that boy, where he has slipped and all that. But the core was there also to help him. But in my state of disturbance, I am not doing it with the relationship part. Even though I am able to see that I have to help the students, but it was not happening. So this is an eye opening for me in today's discussion. Even though I was there since long, but most of the time we try to analyze only rather than evaluate my feeling. So this was really nice for me today. Thank you. That's what was my sharing here.
जी भैया. So nice भैया. So it is important that first we settle our feeling, then we analyze situation.
Yes.
But generally we start analyzing the situation without settling the feeling.
Yes.
So it
That was there.
creates trouble both sides.
Yes.
So we are in trouble because we are with feeling of opposition.
Yeah.
And other also feel trouble.
Yes. Very true. Bhaiya.
So
Very
this
true.
evaluation of feeling, and with this feeling, analyzing the situation, then
Yes. Bhaiya.
outcome will be better.
Yes. Bhaiya. Yeah. That I need to
Nice,
experience now. Bhaiya. I will experience now. Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste,
जी,
Savika.
जी, जी. Namaste, भैया. So let me sum up today's discussion. So there is one question from Anil Bhaiya. So we can continue discussion, this question tomorrow, because only 1 minute is left. So I will reply Anil Bhaiya questions tomorrow. Right? So if I sum up today's discussion, so we need to be aware of our imagination, what is going on. Then with this awareness, we need to see our feeling, because feelings are at the base. So whatever is going on in our imagination, feelings are at the base. So evaluation of feeling is important. But we can reach up to feeling if I don't react on my state of being. But somehow if I react, then it is difficult to see the feeling. Most probably will be trapped into thoughts. So with awareness, we can see thoughts. With more awareness, we can see feeling. And once I am aware of my feeling, we can evaluate it, whether it is naturally acceptable to me or not. Is it in accordance with human nature or not? So just evaluate it and again start observing it, what is happening. So what is happening? Just observe. Why this happening? Don't get trapped into this. So this we can practice all the time. So it's time for end the session. So namaste sabhi ko.